Yo, what's up, YouTube? How you guys doing today? I wanted to get on here and talk about the new trailer that Apex released earlier today for season 23, which is crazy that we're already in season 23. Now, with the new trailer, there is a lot of really interesting things here. First of all, it's taking us back to OG Apex and OG Kings Canyon, which is insane. Character models, guns, shields, loot pools. It all looks to be going back to the original, which is crazy. A few of us were around for the OG Apex days, myself included, but it's been so long ago. I don't really remember a whole lot about it. I don't have very many clips, but I thought this model was interesting because Apex is taking it back to the OG Kings Canyon map, and we've seen a couple other major BRs do this recently. When you look at Fortnite and them going back to Fortnite OG, also Chapter 2 Remix is seeing a lot of success. Same with the Call of Duty franchise. They're going to be bringing back Verdansk, which is their first BR map. And I think it's really interesting for a couple of reasons here. One, I think that a lot of times it's our fault as fans. We tend to always want more. We want something new. We want something exciting, which I can understand because things can get stagnant. There's no doubt about that. Sometimes you do need a little mix up, but I think sometimes it just gets so far away from what made the game great in the first place that you actually end up doing yourself a disservice by making a game for example, Fortnite, that it was actually unrecognizable uh, compared to how it actually started. So I think it's really good that Apex is taking this approach and trying out, some of the things that made them successful in the first place while incorporating some new things, some of the OG things as far as, Lifeline having her shield when she reses is a big one. I hear people talk about that a lot. But we're also getting some different guns. It looks like there's some new gun attachments and different things that can work with already stocked weapons. It looks to be actually pretty crazy the way that they're doing this all, and I'm here for it. So I'm really excited to jump in there. What do you guys think? Is this a good move? Is this not a good move? Let me know down in the comments. And I real quickly wanted to go over some of these patch notes with you because there's a lot of them. We saw a few things in the trailer, such as that big dome bubble around Lifeline and some things with the shield. There is some things they show, but I wanted to get a little bit more detail here for us. All right, new updates coming with Apex Legends from the Rift. Relive that first hot drop. Oh, excuse me. Restore your Restore your squad with Lifeline revived and review all of the updates coming in from the Rift. Okay, hopefully I can read because that was ugly. Okay, so new updates coming with Apex Legends from the Rift. Go original and experience the beginning of Apex Legends again. Relieve the rush of that first drop in Launch Royale. Then get reacquainted with Lifeline, revived, with new abilities to take the front lines, glide to reposition, and more. Tear through the Outlands with Rift relics, offering cosmetic abilities and weapons that dial up your power. Wield the Raptor Claw, a new universal mythic melee cosmetic, and harness the madness of science in the new Battle Pass Split 1. So, okay, so that explains it. There's actually a new game mode, Launch Royale. So, Launch Royale, step back in time to experience this. Oh my goodness, we're struggling here. Step back in time to experience that started it all. To the experience that started it all, Launch Royale. This new LTM drops players into the original Apex Legends circa 2019. It's the old school weapons, legends, abilities, rule set, and map that started it all. This means no Evo armor or ability upgrades, just pure skill and your wits to survive the Apex games. That is crazy. I wish it wasn't an LTM, but that explains it. So that's why I see people on Broken Moon. If you're craving that old school Apex vibe or you just want to see how it all started, this is the best time to jump in and see where legends were born. Conquer Legend Royale challenges to unlock legends and earn rewards like Apex packs and more. Ready up because we're going back to experience that first drop once again. Hey, that's crazy. Okay, so it's a new game mode. I definitely want to go in and get some content on that. So check back in the future. I should have some more content on that later tonight or tomorrow morning, just depending on how much time I spend and how much time I have to edit. So Lifeline Revive. So this is good. So it's jumping us straight into Lifeline. The original medic is now a frontline menace. Lifeline dives into action with an aggressive new kit. The ability to teleport DOC to your allies, glide for unmatched mobility, and deploy an indestructible force field that amps up healing efficiency for your squad. She's not just saving lives, she's fighting her way to the champion's podium. That's nice because Lifeline was getting a lot of flack for, how she doesn't have the shield and different things, saying she's just not as strong of a character as she once was. So these things are definitely going to help. So passive combat glide, double jump, hold jump midair to use DOC to briefly glide, deploy DOC to revive teammates, leaving Lifeline free to defend. Tactical DOC health drone, DOC heals nearby allies. DOC can be assigned to follow allies once deployed, which is nice, so it can follow you around and heal you. Ultimate DOC Halo, throw down DOC to activate Halo shields. All players inside use health and shield consumables faster. Very nice. And upgrades from the Rift level 2. Bat Pack, 1 bat per stack. C battery count on death boxes. And extended flight, increase the time before DOC runs out of fuel by 1.5 seconds. I kind of like being able to carry extra bats. That's one part of Conduit I really like. So, this could go either way. And level 3, enhanced radio, increase DOC assignment range by 50%. Tactical cooldown, reduce tactical cooldown by 10 seconds. That's a tough one, so we'll have to see how people decide to use that one. So Rift Relics, okay, this was mentioned earlier. So what does this mean? Rift Relics come from the unstable rift in the sky, creating a temporary tier in reality that provides the contestants of the Apex games with powerful weapons and a new survival slot. Boost kits that may give you a boost that you need. You can stay aptly named. Grab the EPG-1 launcher with splash damage and rocket launching capabilities. Okay, so that's the one from the trailer. Unleash exotic hop-ups like lifesteal, healing with every hit, and instantly refill health and armor on headshots. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Rift Relics will appear randomly throughout each match across many rounds. They will be easy for you and your enemies to spot, and they also inform you if an enemy team has gone there first. Destroy the Rift Relics to receive a reward, but be warned the ring messes with the stability. What does that mean? Okay, so new support class perks. Last season we gave Recon and Controller classes unique gameplay perks to help define their areas of expertise in the game. This season will be the season of support. Alongside Lifeline Revival, the support class is getting a specialization of their own through 2 new perks. Heal Expert and Revive Expert, empowering the reset and recovery role on the team and continuing our efforts to bring more meaning and identity to the classes in Apex. Support Legends will still maintain access to extended supply bins or the blue bins. However, in the spirit of support, banner crafting is no longer an exclusive class perk and instead will be accessible to all legends. Okay, I actually like that. So what do we get in replace of that? Support class perks, Heal Expert. Support legends now move at full walk speed while healing. Oh. Healing amount from small meds is doubled. Okay. Revive Expert. Support legends now have a 25% faster revives, 4.5 seconds, and grant health regen to their ally on a successful revive. That's huge. The health gen will restore an ally to full health, but can be canceled by incoming damage. Support legends will also receive this health regen if revives. So you get it when you revive or if you revive. That's sweet. Additionally, banner crafting and allied death boxes now spawn a mobile respawn beacon. Whoa. So if you craft a banner, or you get their card from their death box, it'll spawn a mobile respawn beacon. Support legends can see mobile respawn beacons inside the death boxes. Okay. Collecting banners will automatically take a mobile respawn beacon, and an ally death box, if possible, will not replace current survival item. Okay, so if your spot is open, it'll automatically put it in there for you. Okay. Skill display improvements. Okay, so this is where it shows your teammate skill level. I don't know how to read that just yet. I saw it over here. It will show your teammate. Into the Rift is bringing nostalgia, but we're also bringing something new. Skill display improvements. The new feature will display the balancing of each match and update live as each person loads into the match, giving you a true rank distribution of all players. This is just the latest in our ongoing evaluation and improvement of ranked. Players were looking for more insight and fairness in their matches, and this is our next step. Okay, that's a lot of clarity, being very open about that. I like it. So this is the new Universal Melee. It's called the Raptor's Claw. Sharpen your arsenal with the Raptor's Claw, a new Universal Melee cosmetic. Unlock the Raptor's Claw through the Void Mercenary store from November 5th to January 7th. After acquiring this new Universal cosmetic, you can unlock the Crystal Chamber Death Box as well as 5 other deadly variants and their matching death boxes. After January 7th, the Raptor Claw will move to the Mythic Shop. Sleek, deadly, and ready to strike. Don't miss your opportunity to grab this iconic melee weapon. Iconic is a little crazy because it just came out, but I get where they're going with it. You got to talk it into existence, right? All right, so patch notes, balance updates, battle sense, better health state, and awareness on feedback. Added voice lines for when players are low on health. Okay. Added voice lines for when players are low on shield. All right. Added prompt to heal when players are low on health. Healing HUD icon will now flash when players are low on health. Okay, cool. So this is just giving more awareness to your teammates, especially if you're solo queuing and you can't actually talk to them. The game will talk to you, and it'll alert you by flashing on the HUD when your players are low on health. So that's cool. Better ammo awareness and feedback. Added voice lines to when players are running low on ammo. Ammo clip counters will pulse red when in a critical ammo state. So, okay, that's cool. Lower position of the low ammo prompt on the HUD. Okay. Both voice lines and on-screen prompts can be toggled on, limited, off in settings. The limited option provides a less frequent cadence for both voice lines and on-screen prompts, respectively. Dev notes, we are continuing our work that we started last season around providing better awareness to the state of the game, and this time we're tackling the health state. These additional mechanics of feedback are incredibly helpful for some, but can be overwhelming for others. The addition of a setting menu allows for as much player customization as possible to best suit the needs when playing Apex. That's cool. At least they give you the option to kind of mess with it, get it to your liking. So for the care package, the devotion is returning to the floor. Spin up time is decreased. Reverse hipfire tightens slow. Reverse hipfire tightens slower and is less accurate. Remove turbocharger slot. And the Havoc is going into the care package. Improved hipfire, magazine size increased to 36. Damage increased to 19 from 18. Select fire beam shot. Oh. High ammo consumption, deadly accurate, devastating damage. That's kind of wild. Sounds like just one big beam like the old charge rifle. Gold weapon rotation. Car, Hemlock, L-Star, Longbow, Massive. Ooh. Give me a gold car. Or give me a gold Hemlock and a gold car, gold Hemlock and a map. Give me a gold everything but the Longbow. The Longbow, I mean, it's cool. If it's gold, it's probably nasty, right? That's not bad. Gameplay updates, crafting stations. All legends can now craft banner cards, which is sweet. We read that a little earlier. Loot bin resets. If a player is near a bin during the reset phase, that loot bin will now eject loot, even if that bin was not open recently. Gold bins now spawn fewer pieces of gold loot. Come on. That did kind of flood you with gold loot. So hopefully they didn't take that back too much. Dev note, even after adding the recently opened bins ejection loot logic last release, we're still seeing issues where players are racing to get that attachment or backpack they saw from afar in an open bin, and the loot bin slam shut the line, denying the pickup. By adding proximity check, now being there, a loot bin reset will ensure you get whatever you want. So that's cool. If you see something in there, you don't have to worry about it closing. You can't get it. It'll shoot out whatever loot's in there. It'll reset, and then there'll be more loot inside. So that's pretty sweet. Mythic bin updates can now be tracked and pinged through walls more easily. Improved logic to consider if the weapon you have is already gold. already a gold weapon instead of grants a different upgrade. Okay, so if you already have a gold weapon, it'll recognize that. Location is now announced before spawning, is marked on the mini map and full map, and a warning is issued in game. Ooh. Time to open reduced to 10 seconds was 11. Okay, so they took a second off. Whatever. Updated mythic bin icons for better clarity and consistency. Dev notes mythic bins are a big spike in power for the opening team, but it can sometimes feel like a lottery when it appears, leaving a little room for counterplay. We're now messaging to the whole game when they appear to hopefully give players a chance to make an active choice to pursue the bin they should wish. The informed choice should feel more fair than it has been in the past. All right, lit. Ammo attachments, hop-ups, boosted lower, now activates as 0 ammo. Now goes on the Sentinel? Boosted loader on the Sentinel? Interesting. Gun shield generator. I think this one was really lackluster last season. Shield recharge cooldown time decreased from 10 seconds from 12. Reduced spawn rate. I kind of like that. Hammer points, reduced spawn rate. It was already hard to find these things as it is, so that might be a no-go going forward. Dev notes, we rebalanced some of the hop-up spawn rates to compensate for the amount of power they bring to the table. Hammer points. We like the big power swing and how they set up their respective weapons for the end game, but the consistency at which they were available felt a little too high. I disagree. I felt like I never found them. I could never find a second pistol, and I could never find a hammer point. If you found both, you were winning. If you found both at the beginning of the game, you best not die. You best be on the rampage, and you best be getting some kills. Weapons, L-Star EMG, damage increased to 18, was 17. Gold mags now reduced the cool off time more than purple mags. Smoothed out cool off animations. The L-Star never really gained a benefit from the gold mags because it doesn't have a traditional reload. To share the little love, we're improving the gold mags on the L-Star, which should make them a more exciting find over the purple mags. In addition, we've done some animation work to make firing feel smoother, especially when feathering the trigger. Sometimes the L-Star exceeds at, like tapping it instead of holding. Okay. The longbow damage increased to 60, was 55. I was just talking shit about the longbow. That might be what was missing. The longbow hasn't been fulfilling the fantasy of a sniper lately. So we're taking a big swing at its damage to really push its relevance and carve out a place for it within the long range meta. We'll continue to monitor this change as the season progresses. Man, I cannot go across and read like that. I have to just move this and read. P2020, Akimbo only. Base hip fire improved. Nice. Overall, we're really happy with the Akimbos, and the P2020s are performing well, but we could use a little improvement to their overall consistency to remain a competitive option. I love the P2020 Akimbo. That was the best move in the world. The P2020s and the Mozambiques were terrible, but if you just simply let a player carry two of them, then they're great. Beautiful, very smart by Apex. The Rampage LMG, revved state. I don't know what that means. Increased decay rate, reduced cost per shot, significantly increased energized capacity. Successfully charging up the Rampage with Thermite will also trigger a reload. Okay, not bad. Sentinel, charging up the Sentinel with the booster loader equipped and with an activation criteria will overload the next mag as well as though it were a boosted reload. Okay. Increased energized capacity, increased energized total time. Successfully charging up the Sentinel with a shield cell will also trigger a reload. The Sentinel is a beloved sniper, but it can be a little intimidating to run with its high-risk, high-reward gameplay flow. We wanted to open this up a little bit and make it easier to engage with and more approachable, so we're making these energized states a little more forgiving and adding boosted loader to temporarily increase its magazine size. Okay, I like that. It's going to probably see a lot more of those. Spitfire LMG. The damage increased to 19. It was 18. Our LMGs have seen more play since the release of the gun shield generator, but they still haven't quite been able to compete with our more versatile ARs. These updates continue to work to push them into being valuable primary weapons. Okay. Peacekeeper. Choke speed increase. Very nice. Triple take, the choke speed increase. Fire rate slightly increased. I like that. Triple take is one of my favorites. Both the Triple Take and the Peacekeeper are doing well in the meta, but are feeling a tad sluggish compared to the competition. These adjustments should make them feel a little bit more responsive. Okay. So Legends, support Legends new class perks. Okay, so we read this one. We read these already. Conduit, save your speed. Now works on allied death boxes and crafters when available when a banner can be retrieved. Now works on respawn beacons and mobile respawn beacons when carrying an allied banner. Now works with men now works without minimum range, limited on down allies, allowing conduit to race all the way to our fallen teammates. That is sweet. Okay, so you can run all the way to them. It doesn't cut out. Conduit's passive is great for helping to keep up with their team. Looking at her role as support legend, we wanted to extend this passive to impact her recovery play potential as well. Additionally, we combine battery collection and backpack into a single upgrade to make a stronger option for Conduit and other legends like Mirage, Lifeline, and Horizon. Okay. Crypto's surveillance drone now takes ring damage 10% per ring tick. Okay, that seems fair. Upgrades off the grid. Players within 20 meters of crypto will now be able to spot a faint cloaking flicker every 1.5 to help identify cryptos nearby. Cloaked audio ranges and volumes have been increased. Off the Grid has been a strong pick and has offered up some wild and creative new play patterns that fill on the theme of crypto, but also come with frustration that have felt like an unfair advantage or exploitable drone behaviors. These targets change aim to make it more possible to find a crypto you know is in your immediate vicinity, and discourages ring parking patterns without taking away the core of what the upgrade has brought to the crypto fantasy. You still have to work to spot the glitch in the matrix, but you'll spend much less time scurrying for invisible collisions with him. And Gibraltar, Dome of Protection, cooldown reduced to 17. It was 30. Holy, that's a big reduction. No longer destroyed by Crypto's EMP or Maggie's Wrecking Ball. I like that. Upgrade 2, Fresh Start removed. Shots removed. New Big Brother increases alt radius by 20%. New Fast Shotties. Move faster with shotguns and auto reload shotguns on Nox. That's always a good one. Upgrades Baby Bubble now reduces cooldown to 12 seconds. It was 25. Holy. Shockwave 2, Level 2, Fresh Start, Revive Allies to 50 HP, Shots, Auto Reload Shotguns. From the Rift. Okay, so now I see. So these are both the two game modes. Okay, I'm not going to read all that. Horizon upgrades. Battery collection removed. New backpack and additional to the extra battery per stack. This upgrade now also shows battery counts on death boxes. And you can see the difference between Shockwave and From the Rift. Mirage, Life of the Party. Health bar no longer shows during Ultimate to give away the real Mirage. I never noticed that. Upgrade level 2, Miracle Worker is removed. New backpack in addition to the extra battery per stack. This upgrade now shows battery count on death boxes, and you can see the difference between Shockwave and From the Rift. Dev note, the new support class Revive Expert perk made Miracle Worker obsolete, so we replace it with another minor support focused choice for now. Newcastle, Mobile Shield no longer takes damage. Really? Can now be repositioned even when Newcastle is downed. Interesting. Revive the Wounded. Revive Shield HP tier increased by 50%. White is 300, it was 2. Blue is 450, was 3. Purple is 750, was 500. Holy, it's a tank. Upgrade level 2, Thick Shield removed. New Heroes Hustle. Greatly increased the move speed when reviving. And level 3, Stronghold. Castle Wall HP improvement increased to 500, was 250, so it doubled. New Ultimate Survivor. Castle Wall grants shield regen to allies in impacted radius. Regen now effect lasts for 15 and damage will pause for 2 seconds. Won't begin regeneration until revived if downed. Sweet. You can see the difference between From the Rift and Shockwave. Dev note, with the new Revive Expert perk and the Mobile Shield simplifying to an unvulnerable version, two of Newcastle's upgrades needed to be replaced. We've aimed to tap into support angle of this kit, with both giving speed to make bigger revive plays and shield healing to encourage Newcastle to leap to his allies' aid. Additionally, Newcastle shields are getting beefed up this season, allowing more players to feel safe behind a source of protection regardless of skill level. Revenant, Forge Shadow, shields will now regen up to 50 HP instead of instantly refreshing after a 3-second delay. Watson, upgrade level 2, Fresh Start is removed. New Revive, give access to support class Revive Expert perk, and you can see the two differences here. The new support class Revive Expert perk made Watson's multi-class Revive perk option feel less relevant, so we're trying out a rather potent upgrade this season and letting Watson tap into the power of the improved revives of the support class. We're keen to see how this kind of cross-class upgrade selection influences the overall power, pick rate, and the identity of the new class abilities in general. All right, and this kind of goes over the game mode, so I want to read through this real quick. Launch Royale, take a trip back in time to experience what it was like playing Apex when it first launched. The following changes are meant to be a highlight of some of the most important differences that we are not completely inclusive to all changes. Additionally, quality of life improvements from the modern Apex Legends have been retained for a smoother experience. So general changes, original Kings Canyon maps and POIs, original loot distribution and loot items, players drop with no equipment or healing items, Armor Core Evo has been removed. Each piece of armor is pickup only and does not evolve. Original shield swapping mechanics are now in play. Nice. Original ring timings and damage. Legend changes, no class-based legend perks, fortified perks removed. Each legend has the majority of their stats and abilities reverted to the first season's balance. Reintroduced being able to bunny hop while healing. Nice. Reintroduced punch boosting, where punching the ground behind you gives you a slight speed boost. Nice. Players can infinitely jump onto zip lines. Max 3 interaction before cooldown is removed. Shields are not automatically regenerated on finishers. Not exclusive to gold armor. Oh, gold armor's back too. Nice. Equipment changes. Equipment items and attachments have their original tunings from the first season. Gold items have their passives changed to their original state. Gold knockdown has self-revive. Gold backpack has fast heal. And gold armor shield regeneration on executions. This is not a trait granted by default anymore. Original capacities on all mag sizes. No laser sights, sniper magazines, energy magazines. They didn't exist at the time. Original hop ups. Jesus. Select fire, energy choke, turbocharger, skull piercer. Helmet protection have been reverted to the balance in the first season. Ammo stacks and inventory has been changed to match the original carrying capacities. Weapon changes. Original attachments equipped on every gun. Original tunings on all weapons. Launch Royale variants have been created to automatically create the filling of original weapons. Original weapon handling. All hipfire is reverted to its much tighter spread. All original gold kitted weapons are restored. Global headshot damage is now 2.0 with the exceptions per weapon. Original crate weapons come down in care packages. Massive Kraber L-Star. Straight shot revival includes rift relics, weekend rotations. Those are your dates. Trio revivals, rift relics. And let's see. Yeah, we won't go over all that. Well, maybe. This is just regarding the rift relics. I'll leave this here so you guys can read this. I just feel like this video is starting to get a little bit long and there's still a few more things to talk about. So the map rotation is going to be Broken Moon, Storm Point, and World's Edge. Woo, that's rough. Okay. Mixtape, the 12th of November to the 16th of December. You will have these maps for Team Deathmatch, these maps for Control, and these maps for Gun Run. And then from the 17th of December to January 6th, you will have these maps for Team Deathmatch, Control, Gun Run, and Lockdown. Okay, so ranked. Energy cost tuning. Lower energy cost above Platinum tier. Platinum is 45, it was 55. Diamond is 65, it was 70. And Masters is now 90, it was 100. I think those are good changes. Rank skill display changes. Disclosure of ranks for all match players. Update live as you and your opponents enter a match. Shows the true rank distribution of all players as the match starts. That's pretty sweet. So graphics, DirectX 12 is no longer beta. Compared to DirectX 11, our data indicates that DirectX 12 has been both faster and more stable for most players, especially in BR matches when the game is more frequently bottlenecked by the CPU. Okay. Fix most significant causes of stuttering and extremely low FPS in the lobby, which occur when preloading maps for the first time. Frame rates may still be reduced on low-end CPUs, but much improved compared to before. Cursor should now be correctly aligned when using aspect ratios that don't match the screen resolution. Okay, we won't go through all that, but that's good. That's good. There's some bug fixes. All legends will now be unlocked for Bot Royale. Ballistic Alt will once again speed up the L-Star overheat animation. Fix an issue where players will receive an aim punch within a heat shield when outside of the ring. Gun shield generator and Gibraltar arm shield should now respect the incoming direction of projectiles when deciding to deal carryover damage to the player. Low ammo indicators will no longer display when inside of Fight Night and Olympus. Players will now be highlighted in the void when using PS5 performance mode. Okay. There's some quality of life changes. Big mods are now stocking Akimbo Mozambiques and 2020s. That's sweet. Mobile respawn beacons now deploy much quicker. Okay. Very nice. Newcastle's wall improvement to allow the expanding wall to try and curve more. Reduces case of walls ending in some scenarios. Health bar versus smoke improvements. Added delay to the destruction of the smoke volumes to better match the smoke dissipation. Overall makes health bars less visible through the edges of the smoke or during smoke fade. Slightly expanded the size of the smoke volume to better match the smoke visuals. All right. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and end it on that. This video is getting to be a bit long, and we covered all of the big things here. So what do you guys think? You guys really, you guys liking these new changes? Are you feeling Apex here? I know I'm jumping in tonight. I'm going to get some games in with the guys or whoever's on. Maybe we'll be playing solo. Who knows? But if you do like these changes, if you do think any of these are good, if you think any of them are bad, please let me know down below. Comment on the video. If you did enjoy this video, if you got any good information from this, or you just enjoy having somebody read the things to you rather than reading them yourself, consider liking the video. I would appreciate it. Please consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 500 subs over here, so I would really, really appreciate it if you do sub. And we're pumping out all type of content. It's all random. I do a bunch of gaming, but I also do sports and Legos and paintings. I do all type of shit. So if any of that interests you, go ahead and give me a follow. I would really appreciate it. And we're going to go ahead and get out of here. So GG's, and we'll catch you later.